Well, a Floresville war veteran is out of the hospital tonight after surviving that deadly collision involving a train and a parade float. That crash up in Midland last week killed 4 people and injured more than a dozen others. Our Christina Coleman explains why this is not the first ordeal this area vet has had to overcome.
You can't believe it happened to them, number one. I mean, of all people.
Jeff Franz was stunned when he learned his friend was one of the war veterans on a parade float that was slammed into by a Union Pacific train. He says 28-year-old Staff Sergeant Mike Juarez was already recovering from being hit by a sniper's bullet in Afghanistan 2 years ago. Franz says Juarez kept his composure.
It wasn't like he was upset or angry. He was just thankful, you know, that he was in the position he was in, which was he was alive and his wife was okay, even though they lost some people that they knew very well.
Juarez was one of dozens of people in Midland last week for a service honoring veterans. Juarez spoke with us on the phone. He says he's home now and plans to spend tomorrow with his in-laws. It's not clear how he escaped the oncoming train or the extent of his injuries. 4 veterans were killed and 16 people were injured. Franz says Juarez suffered back injuries from the collision.
With all of the deployments and some of the things that he had accomplished, you know, and being from the area, he was kind of a role model.
Juarez's wife survived the collision. He says his faith in God has helped him get through these difficult times.
I mean, he's a fighter, and he's somebody that you, especially I, really wanted to be around and get to know. So he inspires a lot of people, though. I mean, there's a lot of people that really love the guy.
The driver of the float is an Army veteran himself. Investigators say it looks like he drove the float across the tracks even though warning bells and flashing lights were activated. The incident is still under investigation. Christina Coleman, Fox News at 9.